So, my little brother Owen just turned 10 last weekend. And there's been this long-running thread where he's always wanted his own gaming PC. And I know he's really little, but he loves playing Fortnite, and he's been playing on my stepdad's gaming PC, so he understands how it works. So he's wanted one for the longest time. And so what they did, though, is he wasn't really responsible with my stepdad's computer, so they kind of they did it step by step. So he got a desk for Christmas. Just the desk, right? And then around Easter, he got a gaming mouse. Just that. No computer, no anything. And so it was his birthday, and so we've kind of trained him. And so it was his birthday, and he opened up the biggest present, and it was the computer screen. It was the monitor, and it was one of the curved monitors. So he opens it up, he gets the curved monitor, and he's so excited, and he's like, "Cool, that's it. I still have to wait." And my stepdad goes, "Oh, there's one more present. There's just one more." And so they bring out this big box. Owen starts opening it, and before he even finishes, he realizes that it's the PC. It's the full PC, and he just starts weeping. This 10-year-old boy, I'm not exaggerating, I have a video of it. He's hiding. He's hiding his head because he doesn't want anyone to see. And he's like, "I don't deserve it. I don't deserve it." He was so excited.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was so excited. So he was able to play it now, and I called him on his birthday, and he said he's been playing it. So I'm
just really excited. Cranking 90s. That's all he's been doing.
What are you guys doing?
What is this? What's this?
Yeah.
Oh my!
We just thought you smell really bad.
Yeah, I can smell it from here.
Sons of bitches.
What it is, two very low polyed friends here.
Fine on our end.
Yeah, we look great. It's all you.
You're
the problem.
You guys look like an NES game. That's what I'm getting right now.
You look like an ogre's.
That's
ran by disease.
I'm saying that's fair, but I didn't hear what you said. It just cut out, so it's fine.
You look like Shrek's outer layer.
Outer layer?
You look like Shrek's outmost layer. Yeah, his outmost layer.
Hey everybody, welcome to the All Things Geek podcast. I'm Tyler, also known as Bionic Side, joined by the man whose name starts with a T.
Atchmack.
And the man whose name starts with a B.
Where
direction?
Or Renzolian. It's not going to be directly up, it's going to be over here, but that's okay. Well, very special. Look, obviously, we've got some two friends here. They're together, which is really strange. You guys have known each other for a really long time, so it's weird seeing you in the same. That's a very strange mental. It's a very bizarre reality I'm looking at here. That doesn't feel right. What a week! What a freaking week!
Oh my god! Yeah. Oh my god! Yes. Crazy week.
It has been a non-stop.
It started okay, and then once we got to Comic-Con, it was just like, holy shit.
Oh man.
Dude, before Comic-Con, just zooming out, everything's been crazy lately. Mm-hmm. Everything, everywhere is insane.
All at
once.
Everything, everywhere, all at once.
So we are in our chaos era of society.
So you have no idea.
So Comic-Con's adding, and we haven't even hit the MCU Hall H yet. We're not even there yet.
I was wondering if that had happened or not.
As of recording,
it's gonna happen.
We are, as of recording, an hour and a half ahead of Hall H.
Yep. We're just gonna miss it.
Yeah, we are gonna miss it.
It's gonna be happening on the car ride back to my place.
Yep.
Wow. Okay, at least we have something to talk about next week, I guess, right?
I'm gonna kick us off with JJK 264 because there's not a lot to talk about. Last time it ended with Angel blowing her trumpet and casting Jacob's Ladder on Sukuna. This time Sukuna fucking stomps on the ground and jumps on rubble like it's Super Mario. Get up to her. And then he punches the shit out of Toto, and Angel sends him flying. And Yuji Super Mario's up to him. They fight. And then it ends with Yuji opening his domain expansion for the first time, and then very trippy scene in a train station. Yes, his domain expansion is flipping the bird in both hands. I love it. Beautiful. Yeah. And then Sukuna wakes up in Yuji's body in a train station, but Yuji She's also in front of him, and they're gonna go somewhere or do something. And yeah, super interesting. Can't wait till next week. Find out what happens.
He's gonna bring him back to his childhood or some shit. He's gonna give him a Naruto heart to heart.
He's gonna teach him. Yeah.
And then he's gonna beat the shit out.
Either way, I hope so. Yuji deserves it, man. He's earned that shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, moving on. Not a whole ton to talk about for that.
I don't know what any of that meant.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Lego Fortnite happened. It's finally happening. We got the minifigures like months ago, and now here it is.
Yeah. How do you guys feel about this wave?
Well,
I have very clear-cut in zones.
It's a very bizarre wave.
It's weird. You want to know what it makes me think about? It makes me think about when they do like a new wave of a theme they anticipate will be big, but they don't know what they want to do with it. So if you remember the first wave of Minecraft had like some traditional sets, and then like the crafting box, and then like other it's just kind of like they're like they don't know what they want the theme to be yet. Yeah. They just do like a whole bunch of different stuff, and they've done this before with bigger IP, I think. Yeah. And so I feel like this is like their test run of like we're not quite. Even Overwatch was a little weird where they had some normal sets, and then they had some weird like
they had the big robot.
I was gonna say Harry Potter too, but I don't know if that's
Harry Potter. Well, Harry Potter started back in the day as just minifigures. And they've done some experimenting, but it's still mostly a minifigure only.
Well, I was more so talking about the new line, what it does, like the hats and the buildable Dobby and shit like that. Battle Bus is the best.
Yeah, but that's like
they're a little into it. It's they're a little but I think that they don't know the formula for Fortnite yet, so they're just trying all kinds. I also don't think they know the audience. I don't think they know if it's for kids or for adults, and I don't think they can decide.
Well.
In this, I see that.
I will give it that this wave does seem very much like testing the waters.
Yes.
I mean, we've had, 3 Fortnite action figure lines fail.
Yeah.
And then there's the smaller scale Jazzwares line that is still going.
Somehow.
I think it's still going.
Yeah, it's still going.
So, yeah. I mean, if Lego's trying to test the waters, see what the market is for these, makes sense. However, I still think this wave sucks.
Yeah.
Straight up sucks.
Yes, there's only one set. Yes, there's only one set with minifigures. The burger head set is stupid, doesn't make any sense. The llama set is pointless. It has all these accessories in it. What are they for? They're not for anything.
Yeah, they're too big. I don't know. I don't get the idea there. Battle Bus.
The Peely, the Peely set should at the very least have come with a minifigure of the half Peely, half skeleton.
Yeah.
Or with an array of different Peely minifigures.
Also, like, why is he not like articulated? Like he's like a statue. Like I don't really get that.
He's a cool build. Like it's it
looks
really
cute.
It's just bizarre.
I looked at his entrails and I was like disgusted by it. I was like, ugh.
Mm-hmm. It looks like what's going to happen is the Battle Bus is going to be the only one that sells at all.
Oh yeah.
Because it's the only one with minifigures, and it's a fine looking set.
Yeah.
I think that it's weird it's all the sets should have had minifigures.
Yes.
That set has got a ridiculous amount of minifigures for a well-priced $100 set.
Yeah.
It is really well-priced, and it has 1 million of them. So I feel like it's not like I get the feeling of like, oh, we missed out on all these Fortnite characters because there's 100 of them in there. Also, I'm not a huge Fortnite fan, but still, they're all there. Like, you get a bunch of them. It's just they're all crammed into the one set, which just tells me that's going to be the only set that sells.
Yeah.
Oh,
and that'll be the most lucrative set.
And I think it's going to sell well. I think it's going to do really well.
Mm-hmm. And it looks really good. It looks like the fucking Battle Bus.
I'm probably going to buy it, honestly. It looks like.
My little brother, Owen, bringing him up, he's going to get it. I've talked to my parents for Christmas into getting it for him.
Wait, sorry, you've talked your parents into getting it for him?
Yes. Yeah, the second it came out, I was like, get this for. I was just like, you should get this for Owen, for Christmas, and they were
So,
like, "Okay, would you build it with him?"
What that
I was like, "What do you
means,
think?"
what that
And
means
then-
is I want this. Get it for Owen, so I can look at it and play with it.
But he'll like it. He loves he loves Fortnite.
Owen's
he loves
the Fortnite fan.
He
Yes.
is the Fortnite. He's
But,
selling Chug Jug.
I'm just curious about. There's so many new, and
Mhm.
it's just an interesting thing. But yeah, then it looks like all the minifigures are going to fit inside of it. It's a great set. It's a great, really well priced set. It's the Fortnite set. I think what's going to happen is they're going to pivot into minifigure sets. I think this will sell undeniably well, and they're just going to pivot into normal.
I think they could
that's
just worry more about like, do they sell guns or do they all have guns? I think that's kind of what they're like. Like, do we want to make? But like,
I think they
do
just
Star Wars, right? So I don't know.
I think they would just do like the goofiest guns.
Yeah.
Because aren't there like weird like plunger guns and stuff?
Yeah.
Kind of gimmicky.
And then a lot of characters have like pickaxes,
yeah,
swords, and stuff like that they could just give them.
Yeah,
Yes.
You're right. They got ways.
But I mean, Lego gives guns to like the Indiana Jones sets and stuff like that. So I don't think it's a Fortnite line.
Right.
Guns are inherently part of the brand.
They're just gonna have to accept that it's for kids and that they're making a toy with guns for kids. There's no way around it.
Yeah.
That's the audience. Which will be interesting how they stop, because like the Minecraft sets are undeniably made for children.
Yeah.
Even the Animal Crossing sets, and I love them. By the way, confirmed there's gonna be 4 new ones next winter.
Nice.
So
okay.
But they made those more simple for kids. I think I'm more curious how this $100 set, we read it as like a normal Lego set. It doesn't look like it's designed for kids. It just looks like it's a model for like anybody.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just curious if they're gonna tailor the builds of the sets towards kids, but if they do that and give them like simplistic builds, and then if they're killing each other, they're shooting each other.
Yeah.
So like they're gonna have to figure where it falls in that like
like a Wave 2 set is gonna be some weird, fort constructed of like the planks that you build in the game.
Yeah, that'd be kind of interesting.
The other thing is, I really seriously think a Fortnite Lego minifigure line is very likely. I have a strong feeling.
I mean, they have designed so many characters in game for the Lego Fortnite game mode.
Yeah,
absolutely.
And
it's bound to happen.
They just made a bunch of molds that they can recolor and reprint.
Yeah,
and
they have. Even the molds that they haven't made, they have them designed in game.
Yep.
So they've already designed it. My one hope is that there is a Wave 2. I hope that Sky gets a minifigure in Wave 2 because she's my favorite, mascot character.
She's pretty dope.
I think like a like $15 Fortnite person with like a glider build,
that'd be cool,
with like
that's
one
fun.
other guy is totally likely. Like I can picture that.
Yeah.
And then what's nice about Fortnite, I think they just got to get out of this weird first wave. But what's nice about Fortnite, I think they'll make more. I just hope that those other sets are going to sell horrifically bad.
Oh yeah.
The Peely,
Battle Bus will be number 1.
Yes.
It'll sweep.
I just hope it doesn't dissuade them. Like, I hope that it doesn't counter it as enough to make them not have faith. Because they've got it's just like Minecraft where they can make those sets forever because Minecraft keeps getting updated. They literally will have an infinite supply of different locations, characters, everything for the rest of time.
Yep.
Or for they want to partner with them. So.
Yes.
I think we should get off the Fortnite train. We talk about it.
Yeah.
I really want to know what Ty thinks about this. Because I don't know what do you think about the Shadow's bust?
Dog shit. Ass. It's horrible.
It's really bad. It is
horrendous.
It's like embarrassingly bad. I don't really know what they were thinking with this.
Okay, I love so much. It's such a perfect combination of terrible decisions.
Yeah.
It's so good.
It's like my
because
life.
I don't think so. First of all, the build itself is really bad. I think they're trying so hard, and I give them credit for trying. It's not lazy. It's just there's no way to make this look good.
It just doesn't look good.
There's no way.
Yeah. Unless it was
Second,
giants.
The fact that it's not Sonic but Shadow is so funny. It's so bizarre.
So strange.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, it's just his head. It's not like a buildable figure. It's obviously really weird. So it's not like a helmet. it's not like a Batman helmet where they can take out the mouth. Like it's just his head. It's literally just his disembodied head. And on top of that, they gave it a fucking stone pedestal for builds for it to go on. So it 100% looks like somebody decapitated and taxidermied Shadow.
Yep.
There's no way it doesn't. Every decision, like they don't do those stone like statue builds for the other head. They never do that. It totally looks like you murdered Shadow and you taxidermy and just put his head on your thing. It's so
Yeah, it's got red on the bottom too, so it looks like he's like bleeding down into the stone cauldron. It's bizarre. Yeah. It looks so bad. I don't. It's horrible.
I love it so much.
I kind of want. It's too expensive, but if it wasn't, I would probably buy it just to have it because it's
such a fail. It's amazing. It's almost impressively bad.
I completely and utterly hate it.
I want to get it and just like put it on a character, like just to have a giant bubbling Shadow Man running around.
Please, I love that so much.
Oh man.
Yeah.
His nose sticks out too far. It's so bad. Everything
His nose looks so.
Everything is horrible, but you know what isn't horrible? It's actually kind of cool. Well, depending on what you look at. We got the Lego Mario World Mario and Yoshi set.
This set is pretty sick.
It is. It's beautiful. I love the Mario sets that aren't the Mario set. You know what I mean? Like I love everything they do that isn't like from the main Mario theme. It's all great. People from behind, this set looks awful, and I was like, yeah, what are you expecting? Like, you think they were gonna reverse the image and have this set be like $100 more? No, like that's stupid. Obviously, it's not gonna look good from back. I never realized that Yoshi has an orange arm in that game. That's really weird. I'm just because
that's not an arm.
What is it?
The saddle.
Is it?
Yeah, it's like where his shoe sits.
That's weird because it like moves in the game. That's really bizarre. I think that's really weird. Okay. I never noticed that. Okay, why did he's never had a saddle after that? So
one comment about this.
What's the comment?
Because I don't care. It makes me this in the best way possible looks like a Mega Constructs thing.
It does
in the best way possible.
The
like it makes me think of these. Yes. Makes me think of these, and then the gimmick of it like moving and there's like a function is also very modern Mega Construct. It just totally like and it's just it's because it's pixel art, obviously, but it just really reminds me of it, and I just think that's interesting.
Yeah.
And
it looks excellent.
It looks good.
It looks really, really good.
I meant that in a good way. I didn't mean that in a bad way.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, no, Thatch loves Mega Blocks. He loves Mega Constructs.
I kind of do, yeah.
All right.
It's got like a
let's get through some G.I. Joe.
G.I. Joe, okay.
There were a bunch of reveals. I don't remember the names for anybody.
This is guy with gun. This is woman with gun.
Okay, we got
Jesus Christ.
Jetpack. We got Jetpack Woman. Sick. We got Backpack Man with a mustache. Sick.
Handsome.
We got
looks like that.
Edward Starduster Skyler.
What the fuck is that name?
We got Zorana's brother.
Oh.
Cool. We got a generic military woman sniper.
That's cool. I like
dope.
She's
awesome.
Yeah, that's cool.
We got Parachuter Man.
Parachuter.
Sick. The parachute kind of maybe works, they say.
We got Braden Paul Adams.
This is my favorite one. Yeah.
Dick Brick Adams.
Dude, this is me after I lost the dog. This is crazy.
And Geo.
Yeah.
And Geo accessory.
That's war-torn Geo. Dude, this guy's insane.
Yeah, he is sick. I love him. He's got a boar skin mask, they said. He's awesome.
Dude, we
got
the vulture.
The vulture.
Makes it crazy.
There's no way these things are not directly MCU vulture inspired.
Maybe
I love him.
Toy existed. I don't know.
He's even got a domino mask, like a superhero character. He's awesome. I love him. And then we got 2-pack of soldier dudes. Dope. Moving on.
Look cool. Wow. Good job, Ty.
Thank you. I know you guys don't give two shits about G.I. Joe.
No, all these look awesome. The thing about G.I. Joe is it always looks cool. It's just not something I can venture into too much, or else.
I kind of want the Braden just to the Braden head on
It's
it.
not
It
me.
would look ridiculous.
It's not
Dog
me, dude.
brain.
That's Geo.
Oh man, that'd be good.
You're never gonna beat the allegations, Braden.
No,
Sorry.
no.
The
Never ever.
allegations. What allegations?
Yeah, I find G.I. Joe important to mention because it is a huge line,
Yeah.
and my dad collects it.
Yeah.
So
And it's good.
good to represent,
And
and
it's
it's
very
a kick-ass line.
Yes, it is.
I do want to get the Hawkeye because I would love to make like a 2.0 MCU Vulture with those wings.
Oh.
Morbius Vulture.
Yeah, that would be great. Anyway, moving on to something that Braden can ramble about for a little bit.
We have the so Jazzwares murdered Halo, and what rose from their grave? Anime figures. Hell yeah.
Man,
What?
yep. You
Really?
haven't seen this?
Oh, you didn't
No.
know about this? Okay, here we go.
No.
So they're doing an
Yeah, they're
anime
doing-
line called Total Anime, which is probably the worst name you could ever think of.
Yeah, we got Anya, we got
Oh.
Deku, we got Yuji, and we got Eren Yeager.
Yeah, they've starting off. It's just gonna be random characters. Probably gonna get
A boy or a
It's a
girl?
boy.
it's
Okay.
definitely a boy.
Very pretty.
He's very pretty. It's funny. We just got Deku announced for the SHF line, so we're getting another Deku.
Yeah.
So that's
Another one.
there's a lot of options. You get Anya. Ty kind of wants that Anya.
I do because I'm gonna get the SH figure arts on ya. I want the TV and the teddy bear. It's really good accessories.
Yuji looks okay. This is a better line than the Anime Hero line, like a considerable step up because Anime Heroes suck ass. They're so bad. So
Old dog.
having somewhat. Also, there is a convention exclusive Eren with a cape. I figured I'd just mention that. But so
Who
people
cares?
got. I just figured I'd throw it in there. Yuji looks huge, by the way. If you look at the box between him and Eren, Yuji looks massive. I don't know if that's lore accurate Yuji scale, or if Eren's just
Well,
tiny.
Eren's feet. Well, if you look at Eren's feet, they're a little below the black border, and his head is a little farther away from the edge. Yuji's feet are above the border, and his head is a little closer.
I think it's more of the
So-
outfit that's throwing me off. I think it's just because there's like Yuji's very thick, whereas Eren's very
Yeah,
skinny.
very-
He's a green guy.
That's Deku.
Deku, I can see the most Jazzwares in Deku. Like I can see it, like from Halo, like the
Yeah.
like the blockiness almost,
Yeah, yeah,
like
yeah.
you know, with the knees and. The,
Oh, with the
Yeah.
feet, I see.
I
the
mean, that
feet
is part of the art
specifically.
style for the anime, but yeah, those feet are fucking massive.
I can just see the
They got some clown shoes.
I see. what
yes,
you're
just
saying.
how blocky the separation of the
Mhm.
joints is. Yeah, not that it's bad, but I can see it
Yeah,
from Halo.
I do like the effect pieces for Yuji. Otherwise, I don't really care. But my favorite are just the accessories with Anya. That's great.
I do have one opinion. I would only ever buy anything from this line if it was Mob Psycho. It's the only time I would ever.
Really?
I love
They
Mob
should
Psycho.
do
I
Mob
told you about
Psycho,
that.
yeah.
I watched it all and I love it. It's
Really?
I love it. It's really
Interesting.
good. I don't know if it's for you, but I
He,
love it.
he
Very
recommended
I love
it
it.
to me. I'm on season 2 now. It's really freaking good. It's like I was
First time I've ever.
Thatch told me, he's like, so I watched anime this week, and I'm like, no, you didn't. He's like, Mob Psycho, it's really good, and I was like, what the hell? And I was like,
Genuinely love it. It's the best.
Huh.
Probably the best.
it's
It-
pretty
like, I'm a
damn
huge
good. It's
fan.
really It's really fun.
But it's very weird.
yeah.
Like I don't know if you'd like it. I like it.
Interesting.
Yeah. Friggin' SH Figure Arts. Just when I thought I was good to rest for a little bit, they come at me with another SH Figure Arts One Piece figure. Of course they do, and it's a figure that I wanted really badly. It is Shanks, red-haired Shanks. Interesting thing to note about this figure: he's got pins, which caught me off guard. I don't know if I like that. That's a little interesting. He's got like 3 pins in his leg too. I don't know what's up with that. Only on one side though. Only on his outer legs, not his inner legs. I don't know what that's all about.
You sure that's a prototype thing?
It might be. It could be. But all these.
Oh, no. Those probably aren't pins, my guy. Those are probably buttons on the pants.
I don't think so.
I feel like those are definitely buttons on the pants.
Oh, maybe.
Those are definitely bugs on the glass. Because you
Oh
can see
my
them below
God.
and above.
I'm being
Yeah, those are
gaslit.
100% buttons.
Everyone was like, dude, he's got pins on his legs. Dude, I got gaslit so hard because I didn't remember that he had buttons on his legs. God damn it.
Well, who the fuck would remember that is? But yeah, They're going all the way up the side of his
Yeah, you
pants
can
if you
see-
look in
Okay,
the.
okay, alright. I was gonna say, why does he have 3? And I was like, that's why.
There's 3 there, but you can kind of make out that there's more going up.
Yeah,
he's
you
got
can see
buns
them.
on. His.
Okay, alright. So thank you, guy on Instagram who gaslit me into thinking he has pins in his leg. It's a great set. Soft goods cape, great to see it. I prefer pre-time skip Shanks as opposed to buff epic modern Shanks. I don't really care for that. I like when he was a silly goofball.
What do you think kill Kid?
Yeah, I know. He comes with a baby Luffy accessory.
No. Yeah, a little statue.
Only there to hold his hat up. That's the only purpose. I really
His
want to
hat
see him without
stands.
that hat. I know he's gonna look like a disgusting monster because his face
Yeah.
is like it's like
Uh-huh.
it's gonna look stupid.
It's just gonna be totally sliced off. Yeah.
I really want to see that photo. I know people are gonna be posting. It's just weird. Should have just made it a figure. I don't know why they decided to do this, but I guess saves down on costs. Whatever. Figure looks pretty good.
Super cool of them to give him his optional arm that he loses at the beginning of the series.
Yeah, he has the arm for approximately like 4 pages, so it's nice to see that.
It's cool that he has it.
Yeah, I'm very happy about that. Figure looks great. Luffy's face that comes with the figure is his wanted poster face, and that makes me super happy. So that's a benefit. That's really all I have to say. I think he's a great figure. He's coming out.
They have a Luffy face with the figure.
Yeah,
Oh.
every figure.
Cool.
That's crazy. He's coming out next year. I already have him on pre-order. I might pre-order 2 just to have one without an arm and without an arm. I'm an insane human being, but this is where.
Well, then you can have your own theory as well from last chapter.
Oh yeah, you're right. Anyways, moving on.
And they teased, not much to say. They teased Shikamaru. That's cool. I'm excited for that.
I'm not.
Yeah, it's just gonna be another Jonin look from Naruto, pretty much. With Shikamaru's head, so whatever.
Yeah.
We got Jade Toys, who has been very busy this week. I hope you've been collecting the photos.
Oh, Ty, look at my phone, dude. Fucking.
Good. Hell yeah.
When something came up, I was taking screenshot. I was a fucking reporter this week, man.
What do you want to start with?
I was gonna ask you. Let's do Scooby Doo.
I'm gonna say best for last.
Okay. Let's do Scooby Doo.
Let's do Scooby Doo first.
Wait, no. Let's not do Scooby Doo first. Let's do Tony first.
Oh yeah, Tony Tiger.
Tony, that's freaking Tiger, dude.
Yeah.
I'm hyped.
Food mascots from Jada Toys. Yep. These guys look excellent. I don't need to own any of them, but
why?
If I ever wanted a Tony the Tiger action figure, there's a
great.
Tony the Tiger action figure.
He's got a cloth element.
It does have a cloth element. He's got swish effect on his basketball. Like
He does. Yeah.
So it goes way too hard.
He's got a claw scar.
They just don't.
They're
dude. I want Lucky. I want Toucan Sam. I want the whole gang. I want everyone.
This is why you know they're good companies because they
go Captain fucking
Cap and Crunch. We need Cap and Crunch.
They go so hard on the dumbest things, no matter what. They go hard. That's how you know they're good.
Yeah,
Jada Toys means business every single time.
They do. They put in work. I want there's so many characters. I want the fucking disgusting Cinnamon Toast Crunch monsters. I want those things in there.
Just a little pack of them.
Yeah, that would be. Oh, a little army builder. Okay, and then they're doing more cyberpunk figures and they look cool. I guess I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not.
They revealed Buckman and the fucking Ollie.
Yeah.
I didn't watch Cyberpunk. I don't really care about Cyberpunk. But those figures look great.
But moving on to things that we do care about.
Yes, Street Fighter to start with.
Oh, Street Fighter. I forgot. I didn't save any pictures of Street Fighter. I didn't know if you wanted to talk about them.
They just revealed Akuma. They did Zangief. They did the Sumo Man.
Yeah.
One dude busted Zangief's arm. That was awesome.
That was great. Yeah. Then he called. Ty was like, sent me this photo. I'll talk about that later. But he sent me this photo. He called half the characters the wrong name, and it was really funny.
Yeah. Oh man, that irked me so much.
I was like,
I hated that.
It's just like offended by it.
Yes, I was personally. I
I'll
was
just say,
attacked.
I'll just.
'Cause they did one. They've done one every day, and today is the
Fourth day.
fourth day.
Yeah.
So they did a fourth figure today.
Oh Jesus! You know what? The thing with that line is that there's so much revealed at this point. I completely lost track. I am so
It's
far
so much
behind.
revealed, and only 2 waves are out.
Yeah, that's the problem. Is like my until the wave actually releases, I have no idea what's out and what's in. But it's all really cool looking. I'm just not a Street Fighter guy, so I'm just kind of sitting there going, "That's cool. That's cool. That's cool."
I'm just waiting for Cammy to go up for pre-order, and that's it, pretty
yeah.
much.
Yeah, fair enough. I think moving on to the line that shocked me probably the most was the
Robo's personal favorite, no doubt.
goddamn Scooby Dooby Doo line with no Scooby yet.
Yeah.
Have they revealed
No Scooby.
Scooby might be revealed today.
Let me check Instagram.
We got Shaggy. Is that the Creeper? Do you know who that is? That's the Creeper, right?
That's the Creeper, yeah.
Okay, the Creeper and then the Mummy.
Yeah. Dude, can I please go off, please? Because I'm so freaking excited. Me and my partner love Scooby-Doo. I've seen so many of the Scooby-Doo movies. I've seen so much content from Scooby-Doo. Huge Scooby-Doo fan. First of all, the Shaggy's great. Gonna be so good. Really well done. Really well articulated. Looks great. I'm really excited about him. Now, it's kind of weird to make a Shaggy figure because he's weird, but it's probably the best way you could do it, you know? The Creeper's really good as well. He goes way too hard for how simple he is, but he's a great choice. Really like him. And then it feels like a wrong has been righted with the Mummy, okay? Because they teased us with the movie Universal Mummy figure, and I wanted it so bad because I'm a huge Mummy fan, and then they cut it off, and I was so sad. And it feels like an intentional choice that one of the first monsters they do for Scooby-Doo is the Mummy. And he's got butterfly joints for just no reason, but I love it so much. Like, it's so good. So he looks great, and he's an animated Mummy, which is probably better in the long run anyway. You know, he looks great. Some people are going to be mad that they're not doing like all the Mystery Gang and then the monsters, but I actually like this release because I like that I feel like it allows them to do more monsters than we would have. I feel like what happened is they would have gone through the Scooby Gang and done like 2 monsters, you know.
Yeah, they would not have sold at all.
This is the way to do it. They look awesome. I'm so excited. I'm at least definitely getting Shaggy and the Mummy. Probably won't get the Creeper, but I'm definitely going to get the whole Mystery Gang 100%, without a doubt.
Ty, they usually put up 3 figures per wave, right? Per any of these waves, usually.
So far.
Okay, so we can assume this is probably going to be just these 3, which is interesting. Which might mean that each wave comes with a different member, which is a long wait to wait for them all. But in the long run, if Scooby's next, I just hope Scooby's next. Come on, like Scooby's got to be next. You can't give us Shaggy and just not wait till the very end to give us Scooby. That's just mean.
Yeah, for sure.
Great line though. Jada's.
But that also means, by the time you get the full gang, you're gonna have a horde of monsters.
Yes. Oh yeah, you've got a whole ass gang of their own right. But I guess moving on to the thing that Ty is the most excited about, because like
baby, you know it.
Oh, that's just a bit of a Scooby slut. I just want to quickly say that, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. Please add clapping emojis. Thank you very much. Okay, moving on.
What the fuck?
That's terrible. You're off the podcast.
Yeah,
you're gone.
All right. So first up. You know him, you fucking love him. Mega Man 3, Gemini Laser Mega Man.
I thought that
Power
was
up.
Iceman. I have no idea.
What?
I thought that was Iceman.
He's got a good
Mega Man's head on. Like,
comes with a penguin.
That's why
I thought Iceman was in the first wave.
No, I meant Power Mega Man. Clown.
I gifted him Iceman.
He gave me Iceman. I'm so happy.
Aww.
Good.
Yeah. Gemini Laser Mega Man, he comes with a little penguin robot. Super excited. I love that we are getting enemies. Unhelmeted Mega Man comes with a Met. This one comes with a penguin. Love it.
Yeah.
Next up, motherfucking Snake Man.
No,
dude, it's Chameleon.
I was actually going to say, it's pretty damn close to a friggin' Mega Man Chameleon. Ty,
I
that's
want
not
to
his
get him on
name.
principle.
His name is goddamn
Oh, yeah.
Snake Eyes.
His name is Snake Eyes.
Was it like Snake Eyes Armor Man or some shit like that? What did he say?
Oh, that's what he called him?
Yeah, Snake Eyes and Proto Shield Mega
That's
Man.
what it was. It was Proto Shield Mega Man.
Oh, shitty.
Okay.
God, fire that man. Speaking of
Okay.
which,
Yeah.
Proto Man.
Proto Man. That's your most.
My biggest want going into Comic-Con 2024. It was the one thing I wanted above all else. Jazzwares for anybody, Proto Man. And I made him. And he looks fucking glorious. Oh man, he's perfect. He's beautiful. He's got a cloth scarf, which is insane. I did not expect that for a second. I hope he comes with either an unhelmeted head or a different expression. I would love either unhelmeted head with the sunglasses and his goofy ass hair, or an extra helmet with his mask. And he's Breakman. I hope he comes with a Buster, alternate hands. He's got his shield. He's perfect. I love him so much. He's just gorgeous.
They should do. I hope they should do base next. I feel like.
I hope they do base. We need Dr. Light. We need Roll.
We need Riley. We need Wiley.
We need Wily, absolutely. I do have the Funko Wily, so I can survive if they don't do him.
Right.
But ideally, they should do him because it'd be so much better.
How does he scale with Mega Man? Is he good?
Yeah, the Funko one scales perfectly with him.
There you go. Ty's fine. Everyone else is wilding out.
I like Mega Man too.
I like
Proto Man.
Mega Man.
The Chameleon motherfucker's awesome.
Yeah.
And
He
this
looked-
guy's old, but
Mhm.
I love the helmetless one so much. I'm definitely getting that. That was, by the way, here's a scoop. Here's a scoop for the audience. Mega Man's hair was the 100% inspiration for Chameleo's. Like, I would not have given Chameleon hair without the Mega Man hair.
Damn.
So, there you go.
You heard it here, folks.
Yeah.
Put that on the wiki. All right.
Put it on the wiki, y'all.
Put it on the wiki.
Put that on the Hapori fanverse wiki. We know it doesn't exist.
Yeah. All right. I can stop gushing about Mega Man. We can move on.
Let's move on to some boring shit. Why don't we?
Yeah.
Oh god, this is so lame. Why are you making us talk about this?
Literally,
Jesus.
I don't even. All right, Ty. Oh
You
well,
just did that.
let's start off with Thatch's most hyped figure of the year.
Yeah, sleep paralysis demon. Let's go.
I really hate you both.
That's trying to stick a hammer to his head.
The worst Star Wars character freaking ever.
He's coming
I
out
hate
next
him.
year, dude.
Finally,
Darth Basil.
I finally understand why people hate the Ewoks. I feel that energy. I hate him. I hate his noises he makes. I hate his stupid little face. I hate that he twitches and shit. And he's just annoying, and I want to kick him.
I want me and Lay and Aiden and Braden to all buy you one and mail you them at the same
I
time.
will burn
so
them.
you just
I
keep
will
getting them in
burn
the mail.
them. I will pile them up and burn them. I hate
Can we
him.
please do that? Oh, that's such a great idea.
They're gonna get burned. I'm gonna
Okay.
burn them.
Now, I'm not gonna lie, I got a little bit lost at these reveals. As far as I know, they only revealed like 3 figures, right, Ty?
Didn't do much, as far as I recall.
So here are the ones that I have, and then I got the pipeline reveals. If you want to talk about those, I don't follow this line
I hate
very
that they
much.
do
That's just like freaking.
Why would you do? I hate the principle of pipeline.
It's really
videos.
dumb. Yeah, they did a Black Series, which is what we care about. We don't care about the smaller line.
Right.
The Trooper from The Mandalorian Season 3, I love. He looks glorious. Thatch isn't a super fan, but it's Trooper, so it, worms its way into my heart, whether I like it or not.
Like an inbred Mandalorian clone troop. Like they're cousins, and they're inbred, and they had this weird child.
Yeah. They're
not
cousins.
Cousins.
Yeah, it just looks so cool. I love it. It's just a dope look, and it's using the Ralph McQuarrie armor design that was originally for Boba Fett, who was supposed to be a
Oh,
stormtrooper.
that's cool.
Yeah, and just a new helmet. Yeah, super cool. I love them. Great. Next up,
Well, how many times are you gonna be able to package freaking Grogu and sell him?
You
How
know
many
this is a
freaking
two-pack.
times?
You know this is a 2-pack that costs like $50. You already know.
It says ID12 and Grogu.
Yeah.
Stop.
Technically, it's a 4-pack.
Oh yeah, because it comes with the goblins.
Yeah, it comes with the Babu Frick.
The frick holes, as they're called.
The Frick.
I hate Black Series.
I fucking hate Black
I hate it. It's such a terrible line. Every decision.
Also, with Basil, they revealed the Green Woman from the Acolyte. Nobody gives a shit. The end.
I'm not even putting
and then
Oh, no, I have something to say. They didn't give her a whip.
Yeah.
They gave her a lightsaber. Stupid. Because they're lazy. And then they're
just
release.
gonna re-release.
They're gonna release a $45 deluxe version with special.
It's gonna be a 2-pack of her and Bug.
Yeah, the bug. Yeah.
Or the sheepish nerd Jedi that follows her around like a lost puppy.
He goes, Master. Look
Master.
at he's a Harry Potter character.
He is. Yeah. And then Ahsoka the White. She looks alright.
She's not white.
She's
gray.
light gray.
She's not white.
She's not white.
Is she
And
supposed
nothing
to be
about
white?
her really. She was very, very bright white at the end of Rebels, but they retconned that. Yeah, nothing about her really makes me want to own that versus the Ahsoka I have.
Interesting.
It doesn't inspire any feelings or anything.
You should just put this line out of its misery.
No, dude, it's popular.
They just release. Here's what they do. They release the same 8 characters, and it's like Bo-Katan, Mandalorian, Grogu, and then I don't even care. But you know what I mean. They release the same couple. Oh, and then a random Mandalorian, some dipshit Mandalorian, just some random guy. They release and then Darth Vader. They release the same, and then Ahsoka, the same few characters. They just re-release them over and over and over again, and just I don't care.
Granted, Legends is the exact same thing.
Yeah, but they do more.
But they are characters you care about.
They're characters you care, and they also generally do more figures than Black Series
Yes.
does, so you still get a ton
And
of
Black
characters.
Series doesn't even really do waves
And also-
anymore. They just kind of trickle things out here.
And
there.
Marvel, those guys are there's different eras of comic books. There's movies. There's cartoons. This is the same stupid character. She looks the same. I mean, it's like she's slightly different Ahsoka. Whatever. How many times are you gonna re-release Ahsoka? Every time I go on a shelf, it's like there's a Lando, there's an Ahsoka, there's a Mando, and it drives me insane. And it's the same. It's just like I'm going crazy. Anyway, sorry.
Okay, pipeline revealed.
Anything that excites you personally there, Ty?
The Praetorian.
There's one thing on this that actually excites me.
Oh, yeah?
I'm excited for the Phase 1 Captain Rex. That's pretty cool. I actually prefer. I prefer Phase 1 Rex to Phase 2 Rex. And yeah, I just thought it cool. Maybe I'll grab that guy, but it'll go out immediately and be impossible to get, and so whatever.
Why did they use art from Clone Wars? That's really bizarre.
Because he's gonna be a 360p foggy PNG in the back. It's like
Yeah. We got Wookiee, Gideon, we got Clone Wars Anakin, we got Clone Wars Rex, we got Clone Trooper guy, we got Assassin Droid, and we got Green Head Man.
Green
Cool, I guess. Green Yolan, yeah. I only care about the Praetorian. Praetorian design, sick as fuck. Love it.
You don't even want Gideon, dude?
No, I don't.
Screw Gideon.
He's such a joke in that final episode.
Yeah, ruined the character. Completely
Absolutely.
ruined him. He sucks.
I
Yeah.
struck a chord, apparently. Jesus.
Sorry,
He's like,
fuck
ruined.
that.
He's
Hell.
ruined. That's fair.
He might as well be George Washington Bridge.
He is. He
He
literally
might as well
is.
be Stan Edgar George Washington Bridge. Okay?
Stan Edgar is cooler than both
You're
of
right.
them.
Stan Edgar
It's
shows
like a
up.
karate fight with the Mandalorian, which is so
So
fucking
dumb.
stupid.
All right. Okay.
And then, somehow kicks Bo-Katan's ass, which doesn't make any sense.
Remember
At
when
all.
they had the one scene in season 2 where he just got his hands on the blade for 10 seconds and he was just swinging wildly and didn't know what he
Yeah,
was
right.
doing, and it was
He's a
kind of
bitch.
cool and felt realistic. That was great. And now he's a karate backflipping ninja who can beat anybody. So
he was
Yeah.
in
Star
jail and
Wars.
then he got saved, and then they were like, he's a badass bitch, apparently. But then he's
Yeah. It's dumb.
His
He's
plan-
just
Waste of
goofy
a
looking
villain.
Darth Vader. Yeah.
Moving on. This sucks.
We just hate Star Wars.
Let's talk about all the Marvel Legends.
Leia's like rolling, right? He's like, what? He's like, so
man. I bet during his recording, he's like, "Oh, these reveals were pretty sick," and then we're just like, "Fuck Black Seas" the entire time.
This shit is ass.
Okay, well, there's a lot to. I guess we'll talk about these dweebs first. What do you guys think about these ones? Thatch, do you have any particular strong opinions about these dweebs?
These goobers.
These boobers.
I like that the Sentinels look like Mega Man characters.
They do.
I like that.
A lot.
Totally sent that in the wrong.
I'm sorry about that.
Or did you?
Oh, I didn't. He did. Whatever.
No, it's
Did
in
I?
pod.
No,
It's in
it's
pod
not.
picks. I was right.
Never mind.
And then the Kang is fine. I already
Yeah.
have the Kang.
I don't like how
The
he-
chair is important. The chair's like important to Kang lore, so I get it, but I don't care enough.
If you missed
What's
out
up with
on
the
it,
faces?
yeah, face.
Those are alternate. Those are parallel Kangs, like the Council of Kangs. So the idea is like, oh, I already have Kang because I got the old one. Well, guess what? You can make him weird leaf lizard Kang.
What's up with the starfish?
I think that's just energy power.
Yeah, that's
just
just
like
his
him
power.
shooting.
That's his blast.
Freaking splooging.
No, dude, I actually really don't like the faces.
I really like that they come with a rock. Sentinels, that's a rock.
It's
Thanks,
their
guys.
plastic
They have a
rock
rock?
that they throw.
They're fine. Whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's weird. I think Kang's weird because his face is. I like his neutral face on the original Kang release, but he doesn't really have a neutral face in this set. He's got like angry, pissed off blue Kang. He's got
His
disgusting
other
dark
two
mouth
faces
alien.
are very neutral.
No, it's not because his human face is like
Steering
his human face is like
His-
this.
his
It's like
human
it's like
looks
cracked
like
out.
Looks like a serial killer, but it is still arguably neutral.
I guess you could consider.
It's neutral for a lunatic. Yeah.
looks just like
Yeah.
that.
You can consider that neutral. What
Go do it.
do you guys think about this little mini wave?
Great. I already ordered them. I had to buy the stupid the Wolverine literally ran out of stock as I was Amazoning him, and so now I had to order him from Hasbro Pulse, and it's like $10 extra for shipping.
Yeah.
Whatever. We got him.
I was like 3 seconds ahead of him ordering 2 Wolverines on Amazon.
Jesus.
And as he was trying to check out, it went out of stock.
Yep.
That's what happened. You got the last
Uh,
Wolverine.
But whatever. I just wanted it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got the last one.
I got the at least I got the one from Hasbro Pulse. I just wanted him really bad, so secured. And Deadpool's great. The Deadpool is awesome. It's like a perfect Deadpool.
Yeah.
I wish he had open hands, like because those hand sculpts exist. Granted, you can use the old ones, but they're not gold, so whatever.
Little paint could fix that.
Yeah. The Wolverine looks even better. The mask looks a lot better in these images than it did in the other ones.
Yes.
So, but also that was like a real sample, and this is like a nice one that they handpicked. So maybe we'll see. But it looks better here. Looks awesome. And then the stupid civilian one isn't even in the movie really. And
Barely.
now that I watched the movie, the Deadpool head is like okay, I guess. Yeah, it's fine. It's more of like if you don't already have a civilian Logan, there you go. Now you can get one.
Actually, I have a nitpick with that figure.
So,
He's supposed to be wearing the suit underneath. You can see his boots and his gloves are in his pocket.
yep.
Yes.
No, he's bare chested. There's
It's
no suit.
because they used an old sculpt.
Yeah.
Didn't want to sculpt new torso. That's literally
Trash.
it. Stupid.
Trash.
Yeah, that's whatever. But the Wolverine in the suit looks awesome, and the head face print's probably some of the best they've ever done.
It looks way better also than the civilian head.
Civilian one looks weird. Civilian one looks like they put a face app like expression on him or something
Yeah.
like to force it to.
It's
It
bizarre.
looks weird, but the normal one looks great. And the Deadpool's I don't know. He's really everything you could have wanted. I love him.
Yeah, that Deadpool is the perfect upgrade to the original Marvel Legends Deadpool.
Yep.
I think I'm
With the
probably
brighter
gonna grab these
colors.
two.
Completely new except the arms. The arms are the old arms, which is fine.
He comes with baby knife. Yeah, wonderful.
Oh, I wish he had a Wade Wilson head. That's all.
Yeah.
Oh, that would have been nice.
Because he is unmasked a lot in that movie.
He is. Really would have liked to wait. Also, would have been cool if they had Dogpool in there, but whatever. I know we're asking. For a lot.
Dogpool's coming at some point.
Yeah, for
no
sure.
doubt.
Yeah.
Dogpool's coming with nice pool, I would assume.
Nice pool or lady pool.
Yeah.
I kind of hope nice pool.
I kind of hope they don't make nice pool because I don't want that to be the Ryan Reynolds head we get because it's not the right.
Yeah, right.
You know.
Not
He's
the
got
right one.
fucking Qui-Gon Jinn hair.
It's true.
Colossus.
Looks great.
Oh, he goes up for pre-order on Wednesday.
He looks great.
So
I probably won't pre-order him because I feel like he won't be hard to get at like GameStop.
Probably.
I'm not too worried about it.
Y'all better lock in your
I'm a
pre-order.
for sure pre-order him because I'm sick. I would like to go on a little bit of a rant.
Okay.
Aiden, I love you. I know you love the Punisher. It's wonderful. I support that fully. Whatever the fuck this thing is with the 4 penis arm, I fucking hate this shit.
Oh, that
Makes
is
me
really
so
gross.
uncomfortable. It's disgusting. It's literally just 4 cocks sewn together.
You know what?
It's veiny. It's
I never got a good look at it. You're right. That is
Oh.
horrendous.
I
I
hate
don't know,
it
what's wrong with your
so much.
If you're
Look at it.
If it looks like that, I don't know.
No, it's four strung together like a worm, like a worm
Oh, okay.
homunculus.
Look
There's
at
no
that.
tip though. It's just all shaft.
Yeah.
Uncircumcised.
Oh my god.
It is 4 uncircumcised cocks. That's what it is.
Oh.
That's ever since I fucking woke up and I've seen this shit.
You don't like his long.
I hate it.
You
I
like his
hate it
iconic
so
long
much.
long
I
finger?
cannot
There's a
describe
fifth one. It's
how much I hate this piece of shit figure. It does not deserve to exist. Fuck this thing.
But
Aiden's gonna send it.
but you
But the
have
Punisher
to
is
admit,
really
the Punisher is great. Yeah, the Punisher is really
Sure,
good.
yeah. Cool.
New sculpt.
Too bad he's tainted by a pedophile.
He's really screaming. Oh!
Yeah. He's got the chattest jaw.
That is
Yeah.
Tyler's
And
face
just
after
like-
seeing that other figure. That's
That is just the pure unbridled rage in my soul.
Well, that's
Yeah.
how he feels. He clearly wants to murder the other guy. Yeah.
He deserves
Yeah.
the death that's
well,
coming to
Aiden's
him.
losing his
Oh,
mind
God.
because he loves a war journal, so he's like, hell yeah.
It's the double pack with Doctor Strange and Wong is pretty good.
Yes.
I already got Doctor Strange.
That's Wong.
That is
Wong.
Wong.
Weird.
Yeah.
Wongers.
Wong's got butterfly joints for no
What
reason.
the fuck?
But he's
Wong is
great. It's the
elaborate.
best game.
They've got a
I
ghost
love the
dog.
Basset Hounds. Hold on. Shut up. I'm obsessed with Basset Hounds. The freaking spiritual Basset Hound makes me so happy. He looks so good.
Yeah, that's
I
good
love
for
him.
You know what's
He's
funny is
awesome.
you told me to shut up, but I was literally leaning into that, so you didn't need to tell me to shut up. Like I was like,
Shut up.
I like the dog. You shut up. The dog. Let me talk about the dog real quick. They're
Great feedback.
they're-
Probably not gonna get it.
they are reissuing the Venom Pool Bath. So
Great.
everyone
I already
who-
got it.
Yeah, everyone who spent all that money. I actually sold mine, so
Sure, it's in the first release.
it does look pretty.
Fine.
Whatever.
It's fine. Whatever.
dues.
Fucking move on.
Quicksilver.
We gotta keep going.
Quicksilver exists.
Fine.
Done.
Fine.
Done.
Don't care.
Done.
Not getting
Moving
it.
on. Lockjaw. Speaking of dogs.
Lockjaw looks awful.
Why did they not give him articulated?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why
I
did they
didn't-
not give him articulated elbows? So weird.
Bullshit.
Terrible. Drop the
G.I.
ball.
Joe team would stand for this.
G.I. Joe
Literally
team would
sucks.
G.I. Joe team's rolling around in their grave right now.
As you know, me and Tyler are massive fucking Lockjaw
Yeah.
fans.
You guys love Inhumans.
Yeah.
That was your favorite show.
And Crystal disrespect. Why is she not on the new body? Where's
she
her
not?
ab crunch?
Yeah, we love it. We're so
yeah.
obsessed.
Where's her butterfly joints?
Oh,
She needs them.
That's bad.
It's like
Guys.
it's almost like releasing a Spider-Man without
Obviously,
butterflies.
Inhumans are the most important Marvel property, and Crystal is the most important Inhuman.
With that being said, let's just move the fuck on for these guys.
Jesus.
Brayden, talk about the Outlander.
Outrider.
I want to talk about the Outlanders, or Outliers. This is
Made out
probably,
of
these are honestly probably the set that I was like the most excited about because I've been wanting these guys since that movie came out. I love goddamn monsters, stupid baby aliens. I don't like you guys are talking behind my back. I don't like that.
I thought it was a single release.
No,
I
it's
didn't
a
think it was a
two-pack.
two-pack.
It is a two-pack,
Extra
yes.
happy.
It's a two-pack. Don't know the price of it yet. It's going up for pre-order like next month, which is crazy. But they look great. They look cool. They're like 7.5 inches, so they're big boys. You know?
So a diaphragm, double torso,
Yes.
which is cool.
Yes, they got 4 arms. I'm really excited. They don't come with any accessories, but what else would they need aside from
Just
like,
a flop head. Just a flop head.
yes.
Yeah, there's a third.
I kind of wish some of them had fist hands,
Yeah, I was
so that
gonna
you could
say.
swap. You know, like they did
Yeah.
with the yeah.
I was gonna say I would have liked some more hands, but that's just that's.
They didn't even need to like have extras. If they just had, like, let's just say they had one with just all fists and one with all open, then you can swap between the two.
Yeah.
I really like the head with like the fins on it.
Yeah.
Really cool. I would like to see them do a Chitauri army builder.
Yes.
Yeah.
After this.
Weird that they didn't do it before these guys, but
they look good. The plastic, looking at them, they definitely have that like cheaper Marvel Legends look from like in regards to paint and plastic from like a couple years ago, which isn't bad. I think they're just trying to keep costs down to make it like an easy to afford army builder. With that being said, I think it's probably still going to be like $30-$40.
Yeah, and it is all new sculpt. 100%.
Yep.
You know, 2 figures of the same.
And they're big. They're like 7 inches.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
Good
job. Rom.
Space Knight.
So Rom is a great character, similar to what's his name, Death's Head. Death's Head. He kind of crosses.
I said Crystar.
He crosses like multiple different continuities and franchises a little bit, and he's a fun retro character, and he's definitely like an icon of the '80s, late '70s, '80s kind of comic book vibe, I believe. So it's definitely like a super nerdy pick, but Aiden has been wanting him forever.
Yes.
He's a really cool character in the comics, super obscure but really cool, and I think it's great they're doing him. I love this big stupid gun. It's ridiculous.
It's like a price scan.
They went really hard
or something. Is what it is.
Yeah, he might have Spider-Man articulation. He might not. I don't know.
It's hard to tell, yeah.
But he looks good, and they did a really good job. So
Yes.
at least he exists. Those that want him.
And then Dragon Man.
Dragon Man's fucking cool.
Right?
Man. He's just
Great,
really
great body. I want him to turn that body into a Abomination figure, please. Turn him into
Abomination would be
Abomination.
great.
Real
You'd
good.
have to rip the tail out of his asshole, but you could probably do something.
Yeah, for sure.
That's so aggressive.
And I mean, he's got the wings on his back as well. But I mean, just some retooling, and yeah.
Why is there a
perfect
book in a
Abomination.
fucking Reed
Because
Richards?
he's a smart man. They said he's a smart man. He like reads.
Glasses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got glasses
He's
on
an
his face.
intellect, my guy.
Reed is funny.
Apparently,
He's an intellect.
he's gonna have a opposable tongue. Apparently, so get hyped for that.
Really interesting.
Yeah,
All right.
I heard Boyd and the boys talk about that.
Okay, done with Legends.
We're done.
Pretty good showing for Legends overall. Pretty good. Yeah.
Solid stuff all around. Jazzwares wins. This is the end of the story.
No
Jazzware. What data? Jazzware.
Jazzware.
Yeah, Jazzwares wins.
Total anime wins. Oh, also they tease these guys real quick.
The other
Talk about these. Hold on.
J Studio. What the?
Okay, I haven't seen what the guesses are to these. What are the guesses, Brady?
This
I think
is
Spider-Man Unlimited is one of them.
Yeah, Spider-Man Unlimited.
Okay.
I don't know what the boot is. I have no idea. I figured
Nike
you guys would know.
shoe.
It's fucking Knuckles. It's a Sonic character. It's what it is.
Yeah.
I hope that Spider-Man Unlimited has a fabric cape. Really hope. It's gonna look really weird if you don't.
Spider-Man Unlimited
Anyway.
looks similar to 99,
Shut up.
right? I'm
Shut up.
asking a question.
No.
Shut up.
All right, whatever.
The movie.
Wait, what about the SH figure? It's Deadpool and Wolverine. Who cares?
SH figure arts Deadpool and Wolverine. They look like Deadpool and Wolverine.
Wolverine's mask is
There's also a Mezco movie. There's also a Mezco movie Deadpool, and they teased a Mezco movie Wolverine. Are we done?
You're all right.
You alright, lads? Sorry I can't be on this week. Incredibly busy at the moment, but I quickly want to give my thoughts on 2 panels. The Transformers 1 panel and the Doctor Who panel. Firstly, the Transformers 1 panel released a second trailer. And yeah, I got to say, the second trailer was great. I was already feeling the movie anyway with the first trailer. Sure, there was more comedy and whatnot, and it was, you know, that left so many people with a lukewarm reception. But the second trailer, you know, got the film's tone across perfectly. From everything I've read, from reviews, from what the director said and whatnot, the second trailer is more in line with what the tone of the movie is going to be. where you're going to watch the decline of Orion and D16 over the course of the movie and whatnot. But a lot of people who have seen the movie are saying the trailers are not doing it justice. So it is kind of one of them cases where I wouldn't judge it by the trailers. The film itself will obviously determine whether you'll enjoy it or not. But yeah, overall, looks great. It's easily my most anticipated movie of the year. Yeah, it looks great. I can't wait for it. It's a shame that it's going to drop in October, a few weeks after the US release here in the UK. But it is what it is. So I'll quickly talk about Doctor Who being at Comic-Con. I believe it's the first time since 2017 it's actually been at Hall H. So it's exciting. And there was some pretty big news. We are getting a spin-off show called The War Between the Land and the Sea. And the concept for the show is that the Sea Devils are going to rise up to make war with humanity because they left the oceans and whatnot across the world in ruins and whatnot. And yeah, this is kind of the thing with the Sea Devils. They are native to Earth. They're not an alien. They are native, and so are their cousins, the Silurians. They live on the land. They actually hibernated under the Earth during prehistoric Earth, when the asteroids hit and killed the dinosaurs. So there's like two species that are native to Earth in Doctor Who, and whatnot, and then humans came along much later on. So it's very exciting. I love the Sea Devils, absolutely love them. It's 5 parts. It's going to be filming in August. Yeah, I'm super excited. There's been a lot of rumours about this going around, and it's nice to know that we're finally getting a spin-off. We also got a 3-minute clip for the next episode, which is going to air in December, and it's the Christmas special. And funny enough, the Silurians are back for that. I genuinely couldn't believe it. It was such a pleasant surprise to see the Silurians return for Christmas. We haven't seen the Silurians since 2014, I believe. So it's nice to see them back. And quickly talking about merchandise, the biggest reveal is that we saw the 15th Doctor's sonic screwdriver revealed. Now this was limited to 1,000 units at Comic-Con. It's later going to release as an online exclusive on the Character Options website in September. But then in October, there's going to be a retail version, which is going to be much cheaper and it's going to come with less features. Those were like the top 3 main things that happened during the panel and whatnot. And there was obviously questions and whatnot and information about Season 2 and whatnot. Funny enough, there's no word on if Season 3 has even been greenlit yet. But yeah, hopefully you boys are having a good time on the pod. Bye.
We want to talk about the movie.
Talk about the movie. All right, let's talk about the movie.
Sprint. This podcast is a sprint.
Booking into the movie.
So we need to talk about the fucking movie. All right, so we saw Deadpool and Wolverine on Thursday, and these guys saw it yesterday on Friday.
Last night.
Yeah. So, boys, what did we think?
He got awful.
Yeah, it was pretty terrible, dude.
Literal taint water.
What? Taint water?
Yeah.
How do you even
When
procure?
you wash your taint,
Oh
the
my-
water that comes down.
Okay.
You mean
Fucking
just
trash.
the water that's just gonna happen? Okay, whatever. No, come on.
No,
come
it's
on.
fucking excellent. Just excellent.
That's just like he's holding his tongue. He wants to say something.
So good. What did you think, Brayden?
I effing
We've already
loved
talked
it.
about it.
I already effing loved it. Okay. I really enjoyed it. I had such a great time. I went in with basically no expectations, and I very thoroughly enjoyed it. I was basically sold from the opening credits alone.
Oh, wait, spoilers.
Oh,
Spoilers.
yeah.
Spoilers. Just letting everyone know.
Okay, spoilers!
We spoil everything here, so
Yeah.
you're getting spoiled, obviously.
Spoilers!
Brayden, I already know what your favorite joke in the movie was. I already know.
What is it?
It was short Wolverine. There's no way it wasn't.
That
It
was
short
great.
Wolverine.
You know what actually was my favorite joke, though? The
What?
montage of the guy suiting up Wolverine and he repeatedly slaps his ass over and over again. And then
No, suiting
Deadpool
up
walks out
Deadpool.
and he's like, I think your Taylor is a pedophile or like a sexual assault. That's my favorite
That
joke.
was great.
Short Wolverine's fucking hilarious though. Oh my god. When he walked out, I was just like, alright. Aiden's
The
gonna
most
lose his mind.
relatable line I know the most relatable line you've ever heard in cinema is Deadpool saying, "I don't read."
Yeah, that's fair.
Because you just don't.
Yeah, no, yeah.
So good.
Okay. So, oh god, I didn't even. How do I can? There's so much. I don't even know how to
There is
condense
a
my
lot.
thoughts. First of all, I think overall, this movie's 100% a direct sequel to Deadpool 2.
Absolutely.
Why did they say it wasn't? That's a marketing move. Mm-hmm. I think it does a great. It's really impressive how much it feels like a natural evolution from the last two Deadpool movies. It does not feel like an abrupt. Like the only way it feels like an abrupt change is that it's in you can reference Marvel characters in it. Mm-hmm. That's the only thing. But aside from that, which it's not that. It feels like a direct evolution. It feels very consistent, which I really like. I feel like you can watch all three movies, and it's totally like you're fine. A very natural thing. Like it doesn't feel like those trilogies where it's like, oh, this is when this director took over, and this is when that. Like I feel like you can watch all three. Mm-hmm. It'll go down really nicely.
Mm-hmm.
So
this isn't like watching Ant-Man 2, Quantumania.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
That's a good
comparison. Or Thor 1, Thor 2, and then you know what I mean, like
and then 3 and 4.
Yes. No, this felt to me like the trilogy feels relatively cohesive to me, which I think is a really strong move, especially after how long it's been.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think the opening, making fun or going back to Logan was hilarious.
So I haven't yet watched Logan.
Oh my god.
I've been saving it for like a rainy day. And now to know that the ending of that movie is immediately followed up by Deadpool using his corpse to NSYNC Bye 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 is fucking glorious.
It's gold, man.
I was awestruck that entire sequence. I was
that
just like,
scene is hilarious. That's when I knew. That's when I locked in. I was like, okay.
It's a great introduction, and it's so well shot and especially well edited. It's really, really well edited.
Really well edited.
And it's so entertaining. It's like you're just mesmerized. It sounds silly, but Deadpool's dance moves are so fucking fun to watch. Like you're just, it's like
he's got like this movement.
It's so good.
He's like bumping around.
Yeah.
Every hit is brutal.
Yeah.
It's
that's another thing too. That's like you don't see that in Marvel movies very often anymore, where you just get like a guy like smashing it, like stabbing him in the dick. It's crazy. It's the best way to open the movie.
David heads in, brains are flying around. It's just
I love the Wolverine claws from that was super like a really creative idea, like really fun stuff. And it to me, it's clearly meant to be like, oh, we're literally dancing on the grave of Logan, right?
Oh yeah.
And we're literally digging up the corpse. But I don't think the movie actually ruined or disrespected Logan at all. Like I think they do a good job at having their cake and eating it too. Yeah. Especially since they don't bring Logan. The only way they really could have fucked it is if they brought him back from the dead, like literally, And also, I love how much respect everyone in the multiverse has for Logan. It's so funny, but so cool.
Well, I think it helps that X-23, her character exists, and she's like, Logan's fucking cool, like. That helped kind of. What was your guys's? Okay, what character made you most shocked when you saw them?
It was Wesley Snipes by far. Wesley Snipes surprised shit out of me.
Oh man,
by far.
I think.
I knew.
For me,
sorry, go ahead.
And for me, it's Henry Cavill Wolverine.
Oh, that was great.
Fucking insane. And Channing Tatum Gambit.
Channing Tatum Gambit was my favorite cameo.
Yeah,
my favorite one.
He has been obsessed with Channing Tatum Gambit.
I love him
since he left the theater.
There's one last Well, now we'll get it. We'll just do the Gambit thing. I want to say about Human Torch in a second. I want to talk about that, but Gambit was my favorite one, everything about him was so great. I think, and it's so great. He falls on the perfect line between really cool and entertaining to watch and incredibly stupid. So fucking stupid and dumb.
Yeah.
But also, I think it really goes to show that I think like this was the first thing I said to Tyler. Channing Tatum has been in a lot of comedies, particularly 21 Jump Street, and you can tell he's so good with humor. He's such a good comedic actor.
He is.
He's doing such a good job with the comedy, and the accent is ridiculous, but in the best way. It's the timing. His timing's wonderful.
It is.
It's perfect. It is the perfect way you could have executed it. I love him so much. And I love that his powers are actually cool. You know, like his powers are actually sick.
Yeah.
You know?
And he kicks ass. He doesn't die like a joke.
Yeah, he kicks serious ass.
That was crazy. All the jokes they made
Wesley
about
Snipes.
Yeah.
Wesley Snipes shows up. That's not missed a beat.
So good. Yes, so
his
good.
line. Some motherfuckers still trying to be skiing up here.
Some motherfuckers are still trying to ice skate uphill.
Ice skate up here.
It is
It makes no goddamn sense.
It's the perfect.
So Wesley Snipes.
It's the perfect way to bring it back because you have that line. Some motherfuckers are always trying to ice skate uphill in the first one, and if you're gonna bring it back, the dumbest, most trivial way is to just fit still. The motherfuckers are still trying. It's so stupid. It's so good. I love it.
It would be like a Toby line coming back, and it would be like making Toby say some dumb shit from the first movie. It'd be like, still.
It'd literally be like him saying, "Damn, my back still hurts." Like,
Yeah, that's hilarious. That's awesome. Yeah, those guys are great. Electra didn't do jack shit, but I kind of wish she got a stupider death.
I'm glad she was there. Glad she was
Yeah.
there.
I'm glad she was there. I would have preferred
Daredevil.
Punisher or Daredevil.
I'm
but
so sad. There's a parallel world where
Daredevil.
they had Thomas Hayden Church Punisher in this, and I would have fucking loved it.
Yeah.
I want him to come back so much. I know I can't wait to talk to Aiden about it. They name drop him, and there's a Punisher villain, the Russians in it, but God, it would have been amazing to see him. Really,
would have been absolutely.
Yeah.
Chris Evans is in it.
Yes, I totally knew this was gonna happen. I wasn't spoiled, but I just knew. I just had a feeling in my bones.
Yeah.
I saw someone like 2 years ago, literally, almost exactly be like, "Wouldn't this be a great gag in Multiverse of Madness or something like that?" Like, and they said literally the exact way. You don't know who it is. He walks out. They play the Captain America theme, and then he goes, "Flame on!" You're like, "What?" It's literally the exact. So I kind of had this imagined how this would play out. In the second he spoke, the second he went, "Hey," I knew it was Chris Evans, and I knew
From behind the back, hood up. He says, "Hey," and then you.
I went like this. I knew it. I knew what was happening immediately.
And I was just like, "Oh."
You were like,
"What does he know that I don't? Who is this?"
That's awesome. That's hilarious.
And then I was totally convinced it was Cap. It was Deadpool. I was like, "Oh yeah, this is definitely," because he whips out his arm and he's got the red.
Yep, he's got
white
red
bandages
Yep.
over the blue suit.
Yep.
And it was like, "Oh yeah, no, it's definitely Cap."
They show.
And then,
They was pretty smart. They show a classic Cap shield in the sand earlier in that scene, so you kind of like it tricks you.
Yes.
You know?
It's a weird. It's a variant Cap shield.
It's based on the classic Cap shield. That's like the sharp one. Also, Thor's helmet, classic helmet, was there too, which I think was interesting.
I missed that completely.
There's not a lot of little references like that, but those were the first couple that I noticed. I'm sure there's even more, honestly.
Then he says "flame on" and is a total doofus.
Oh, he's an idiot.
The effect looks the same as it did in 2005. It's so
Which I think was a good.
looks so fun.
I think that was a great idea.
Yes.
Power sucked. They're riding the Fantastic Car.
Yep.
In the caravan.
I don't think it's the one from those movies. I think it's a comic one.
It's like a weird, like silver tube thing.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Sabretooth is there. He dies. There's just
He gets his sharp teeth, by the way.
He does,
Everyone shat on his teeth, and he gets them.
they CGI'd in his teeth.
Yep.
And then there's just a whole slew of X-Men cameos. Apparently, Juggernaut was recast.
Yep. Because the actor was like, "Yeah, they asked me. I didn't want to do it." And I was like, "Well, I'm glad they said fuck you and did it anyway." It's so stupid. Like, why would you?
Dipshit.
There were probably a lot of cameos there that I didn't even recognize. There's so many characters in that scene. There's like
There's a guy from First Class. It's so weird.
There's
It's like
a Satan man teleporting around. I don't know what
that's
that's all.
yeah. First Class.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
There's a bunch of X-Men in them.
Also, not to be understated, there's also classic yellow and brown Wolverine versus the Hulk.
Oh my God!
There's
We don't get to see the fight.
We get to see the Hulk.
We get to see the Hulk. Yeah.
That's pretty
and
crazy.
then there is Apocalypse Wolverine, Patch. I think there's another one.
There's Old Man Logan.
Short Wolverine.
Yeah, sure, Wolverine.
There was this weird, like, crucified Wolverine.
Oh yeah.
That one was weird.
That's from Outback or whatever.
Yes.
He gets crucified.
Yeah.
And I love him. Like,
he's surrounded by skulls, and Deadpool's like, I'm just gonna leave you here.
Yes.
Like, what the hell is this?
I'm so glad they did that, because if we were only gonna get Hugh back one more time, at least we got to see all these other Wolverines. Also, though, I love that Cavill is Wolverine, because it also goes, well, they're not all Hugh Jackman.
Yes.
You know what I mean? It can be somewhere else.
Yeah.
So that was a good piece. I was kind of hoping there'd be a Daniel Radcliffe Wolverine in it. He's not. I think it would be really funny. It's okay he's not, but that was one of the ones that Cavill's great.
Patch. I assumed that's what they were gonna do.
Yeah, me too. I thought he was Patch. I really thought he was Patch.
It's really strange. Maybe they tried and they
also sad that there's no Gray Hulk next to Patch. Really wish they did that, but wow.
And then there's just
also the brown suit's awesome. That was what made me the most happy. Fucking
man.
Amazing. So
we'll never get a figure
another
of it,
moment. Aiden's gonna shit his pants.
Oh, Aiden's gonna lose his mind. I mean, they play Power of Love. Like, it's just like it's it's crazy.
So good. There's a slew of Deadpools that I want figures of. There's Nice Pool. There's Lady Pool. Cowboy Pool. There's a Samurai. There's a weird cyborg lady one with like glowing blue bits that looks super fucking cool. I want a figure of her. Looks like a Power Ranger villain or something. There's like Kid Pool. There's all sorts of cameos.
Yeah.
It's just you were like, oh, there's not that many cameos in it. Like,
you lied.
This movie is
so many
cameos.
There's so many.
I don't know any of the cameos in the Ant-Man. I have no idea who any of those people are, so I didn't count for those at all.
I mean, even then, you can still infer that most of them are cameos.
I meant like individual characters. I suppose I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea.
For a shit ton, Brayden. There were a million.
Yeah.
Well, I lied to you. I lied to you about a lot of things. Honestly,
you lied to me about the mask, which is so stupid. But hey, it's in the movie. It's in it a lot more than I thought it would be, honestly, and it looks great. It looks awesome.
I mean,
I love it.
I wanted to lie because I feel like it's like one of the best scenes of the movie. So, like, I wanted you to have that moment.
Good. I'm glad though it set my expectations low, and then it looked for the most part really good. For the most part, it looked great. So,
there was the one scene when they jump out the back of the bus where it looked a little funky.
Yes.
Because they're both completely CG in that scene, which is really weird.
Yes. And I like that they.
But Deadpool's looks way less noticeable than Wolverine.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Because you don't see his mouth or it's
his
where
mouth is there.
Like
his head is like close to the torso.
That was a little bizarre.
But I get what they're trying to recreate, like a classic Wolverine pose. It looked a little silly. They need to talk to the Spider-Man people about how to do that. But I'm glad they left the mask on for like essentially the entirety of the climax after that. That made me so happy. I love that we get a dramatic scene of Wolverine with the mask on. Like it's a little
fucking shirt blows off.
Dude.
Oh yeah.
Imagery. I just have to say the imagery of the shirtless Wolverine, but with the mask, holding Deadpool's hand as like they're melting and it's spinning, goes so fucking hard. It's so beautiful with the choir playing. Oh my god, it's amazing. It's gorgeous. Peak MC. Honestly, one of my favorite MCU visuals ever.
Yeah.
Flat out.
They could have left the mask on, but I'm so glad they didn't.
It's very.
They did leave the mask on. What are you talking about?
I'm the opposite of what I just said. That's what I mean.
Yes, I'm glad they left it on. It made it so much better. Yeah.
Really easy move. Throw it off.
That ending scene is very Guardians 1.
Yep.
Like we all have to hold the power.
Yeah.
But it is so fucking ridiculous.
It's so
good.
It's so fucking cool too. You just can't deny it's so fucking cool.
It's just
it totally hits your ape brain like perfectly. It just
It just looks damn cool.
It just looks. It's amazing. It's also a great character moment. I love they play the footage from the old Deadpool movies. That genuinely got me. I watched Deadpool 1 actually like an hour before seeing this. Like I just finished it. I finished it and then went to get Ty. So to compare and to see them use the old footage, I genuinely really liked that, and I thought that I think they earned that moment. I genuinely think they do.
And they use Wolverine footage as well from just all sorts of different movies.
Yep.
You get tugs on your heartstrings a little bit.
The credits kind of heart wrenching, you know.
Oh yeah.
The credits was very sweet.
Kind of caught me off guard.
Tribute,
I wasn't expecting.
By the way, one last thing. Sorry, I got to say a little bit more about the mask. Sorry. I think that I'm really glad they had the eyes express like the Deadpool eyes.
Yes, that was very important.
That was the right move, and I'm glad they did it.
Totally.
Batman. Calling you out, fucker.
Yep.
You're next.
Yep.
Do the eyes.
Yep.
There's no excuse.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Come on now. We need the eyes. Let's do it.
Yep. Yeah. Also, real quick, sorry. You can tell that I watched Deadpool 1, you can tell that the eye squinting tech on it was a little bit more limited, like the range is a little bit more limited in Deadpool 1. It's just cool to see that in this one. It's so much more, the flexing is much more natural and the range is a lot more. I just want to say, this is a little thing I noticed. It was really cool that they...
Something I want to point out. What was her name? Cassandra
Nova? Yeah.
Cassandra Nova. The effect of her hand going into people's head. Fucking love that. It's horrible. It's very uncomfortable. Looks sick.
Yeah.
It's so cool. When she like sticks her fingers out and she grabs
Paradox.
What's his name? Paradox, and she drags him and he's just like limp and he's just like flailing around.
Yeah.
So cool.
Yeah.
So good.
The friggin' stairwell.
Such a great effect. Oh man. He's like
think of
ragdolling
as a villain?
him.
They do a lot. I heard. Sorry. Let's wrap up the talking about the credits and stuff, and then let's go back and let's talk about. I want to talk about the critiques the movie has been getting and the few that I have. Credits, it was super great. That was so sweet, genuinely really sweet and wonderful.
Very wholesome, very sweet homage to a very troubled history of these old movies.
Yeah.
They respect it.
They got to go out with dignity, which I think they deserve that at the least. There's enough good ones and enough good ideas, and they did enough for comic book movies as a whole that they deserve to go out with dignity.
Yeah.
It's so interesting to compare it to how the DCU went out, which was fucking Aquaman 2
with a whimper.
Yeah, with a whimper, you know.
The ghost.
So, yep. So I'm glad that these movies they got to do this. That was really sweet. So.
Yeah.
And then the post-credit scene is hilarious.
Yeah.
Really funny.
Yeah.
Really
good.
Not
necessary by exactly, but I like how, it was a lot of fun. I'm glad they wanted to set up something else. I'm very glad about that.
Yes.
Yeah. And I like that it's so fun to see Chris Evans just cut loose and just really get into it.
Yep.
He feels so much different than Cap. He does a really good. It's simply he's dumb because he's a really simple role, but genuinely feels like a different guy than Cap because he's a good actor.
I feel like Chris Evans always wanted to say that shit as Cap, and he just never did. So now he's just like, you say whatever you want, and he's like, okay, I'm gonna let loose.
Yeah.
He was hilarious.
So we're gonna get into critiques.
Okay.
I have none.
No.
I don't have any problems with the movie.
It's a flawless film.
I just want to say my one critique, and then I want to just scream about the other critiques I've seen and how much I disagree with them.
Okay.
I have to watch the movie again. I'm probably going to watch it again when I go home, honestly, because I enjoyed it that much, and I think I missed a lot, especially in the beginning because there's like a food issue.
Yeah.
We got food at the theater, and the guys screwed up our drink. I got a nice drinky drink, and they screwed it up. They gave me just beer, and I was like, that's not what I ordered.
Big ass beer.
Not what I ordered. So I was a little distracted, so I want to go back.
Yes.
But the one critique I have is I think that the retcon of putting in that at the end of Deadpool 2, Deadpool somehow jumped into the MCU and then tried to be an Avenger is honestly really forced to me and makes no sense because his time travel watch he never jumps universes in it. He just time travels.
You could argue he jumps to the real world when he murders Ryan Reynolds
before
Green Lantern.
I guess, but that always felt like dubious canon to me.
Dubious.
That felt like a dubious.
Dubious.
It's the same way they do like a Hugh Jackman like thing stapled to him. Like that's like a. I think, and you know they never set up that Cable can do that. It was just clearly they were stretching the rule, and I know why they did it. They did it so they could for his character arc, which makes sense. Mm-hmm. It just feels a little janky, and it was just a little weird how they did it. And I was honestly confused. I thought he was talking to real Jon Favreau for the first part. I thought he was trying to talk to Kevin Feige, and then he was talking to Jon Favreau. Mm-hmm. It just feels a little weird, and it's a little awkward that the movie opens and like, oh wait, back in 2018, that other scene, he actually also did this at that time, and then we did, you know, it just felt really, it's with dubious rules that like we don't know. It was just awkward. It was an awkward. I get what you're
saying. I was a little confused about that myself. Yeah.
I respect it, but it was a little awkward. I know why you had to do it. I just wish they found a more interesting way to do it. Even if that was him, honestly, maybe I would have preferred if he talked to Kevin Feige and asked him, because at least then him breaking the fourth wall is like, I'm able to look past a lot of the rule breaking there because it's a fourth wall break. Right. But this wasn't really a fourth wall break. It was like a multiverse jump. Yeah. So that was just a little. That was just a little. That was made him flip the. That was just a little forced for me. That's my only complaint, and it's not a big one. And I understand it helps set his arc in motion, so it's valid. You know, I get it. I just wish they found a more elegant way to do it. That's my only critique of the whole movie. Aside from that, I really don't have. Now, the other critiques that I really want to talk about, this is really going to get into, because I really don't understand. I think that people... I think we can officially say that people have, like, crossed their arms. Some people have crossed their arms, put their foot down, and just disagree with the very idea of cameos, and they take issue with the idea rather than the execution. Because to me, no one that I've seen has actually explained why the cameos are bad. They've just said there are cameos and there's too many, and the movie's just a cameo fest for fan service, and it's bad. But they haven't explained why, and I think it's just because they, on principle, don't like cameos and fan service, and so they immediately, without giving the movie a chance to justify itself, or without trying, and also, in media in general, I think you watch something, you have to at least try to understand why it's doing something and go with it. And then you don't grade it on what it's doing, you grade it on how it does it. When people get frustrated about what it's doing, it's doing cameos, it's referencing something, I disagree with that because it's so corporate and cynical, and I'm so cool and edgy, and you know what I mean? I disagree with that. And I think, again, if you had a valid critique about why the cameos are forced or why they're not good, but it's more so just they disagree with the notion of it, you know? And I think they earn essentially every piece of fan service they do in it. Every single one, I think they genuinely earn.
Absolutely. And, I mean, even if they don't earn it beforehand, they use it to its fullest effect.
Yes. The only time I can think of maybe part of it feeling a little weird is the Deadpool core feel a little thrown in, but they are justified by having them murder them all in an action scene. Yeah. It's like, would you rather have that scene be a bunch of nameless TVA agents or a bunch of colorful random Deadpools?
Because we start the movie with a bunch of nameless TVA agents.
Exactly. Exactly. And it's funny the way they do it. Also, they make fun of like a lot of the cameos, they tote this great line of being like, for example, when Johnny Blaze shows up, or Johnny Storm shows up, they're not like, oh my god, how fucking cool, all the Johnny Blaze fans that wanted him to come back, we're giving it to you. It's a joke. Yeah. I don't know if I'd consider that fan service. It's a joke.
He flames on, his fire is taken away by pyro.
Yes. Which is a great, let's say, it's funny, but it's a cool interaction. I thought that was fun. That was a fun little...
But like, pyro.
Yes.
D-tier X-Men character.
Yes. Who gets more screen time in this than I think he gets in the actual X-Men movie.
It's a weird subplot, which is interesting.
Yeah.
He's just a joke. And then, but like, none of the cameos, other than like the Deadpool core and the Wolverine variants, are a one scene.
Yes. Yes.
Every other cameo matters, is in more than one scene, and factors into the plot.
And again, they justify the Wolverine cameos. It's not just like he goes and he sees them and it's like, oh, cool, it's that Wolverine. It's a bit of that, but it's always a setup to a joke.
Yeah.
Oh my god, look at how ridiculous the short Wolverine looks. Oh my god, Cavill Wolverine. It's how funny is that? Like it's cool. It's also ridiculous. He pops his claws out like in Mission Impossible.
Yeah, he goes,
you know, that's great. You know, Patch is also just. It's like that's not like a crazy epic moment. You know, it kind of ends. And all of them, the fucking sacrificial Wolverine is just like, oh, you know what I mean? Like that's not. You know, it's. Age of Apocalypse one looks ridiculous. It's not
like
legitimately badass. It's silly. And then the closest one to a fan servicey moment is the Hulk one, but then the Hulk just bats Deadpool away, which is the joke. You know what I mean? And we don't even get to see them fight. Like it's so. To me, I don't think any of those, even Wolverine's costume, the classic costume, gets a justified character motivation for why he's wearing it. They justify it based on character. It's entirely, you know, and all the Deadpools, I don't think, they're all silly and stupid. Like, dude, Lady Deadpool shows up and she gets murked immediately in the fight scene. Like, it's not. So for me, I don't think every cameo either justified a joke or a cool, like, entertaining action scene. You know, or both. So, and I think that it's not like The Flash. People really compare it to The Flash. I disagree. The Flash, they show a disgusting CGI version of dead actors running in this weird scene, and they contribute nothing to the movie. You could replace them with any other actor, and it would not change anything. They don't speak. They show up for one scene. That is a gross cameo fest. This, they use them for humor, they use them for action, you know what I mean? Like, they utilize them.
Even one of the Deadpool variants factors into the plot. Nice Pool.
Yep.
It gives them the car to get to, you know, where they need to go. And then he becomes a bullet sponge for 3 minutes.
He's also hilarious.
He is.
He's so funny.
He's great.
He's basically just real life Ryan Reynolds.
Yes, yeah.
Like,
sorry about that.
He's unaware real life Ryan Reynolds is what he is. And
yes.
It's so good.
Oh, I think you have to be a special kind of cynical and a little immature to
just completely write off this movie.
Just on the principle.
On the principle.
You're not even giving it the chance to justify itself. No.
You're just like, the characters don't like it.
Yep. Too many cameos. It's just for fan service. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no.
But it's not.
But they use it. I think true, gross, useless fan service is literally The Flash. Where it's like, oh, don't you like Christopher Reeve's Superman? Here's a disgusting, exhumed corpse
where
CGI.
Almost being abused.
Yes.
With the fan service. Like,
yes.
You like this, don't you? Don't you like this?
Yep.
How cool is this? How retro is this?
That is shitty.
Now it's gone. Bye. See ya. Bye. You know.
Yeah.
Like
hey,
also, we spent $3.
Bye bye.
Literally, oh, look at that. Oh, and it's gone now.
Yeah, it's gone.
So
that is the worst. That is the worst. I think this movie handled it very well, and I think it's got a lot of heart to it. Surprisingly, I wasn't expecting that, but Deadpool movies have always kind of been about like the heart, which is nice. Yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed it. I thought it was a great movie, and I'm glad you guys like it too. Because
I want to say one last thing.
Yeah, go ahead. Sorry, I didn't mean to derail your whole thing.
Yeah. I just want to say, I think that the most important thing this movie had to get right, if there was one thing it had to get right, it was the Deadpool-Wolverine relationship.
Absolutely.
That is the most important thing. And they 100% nail it. They earn every element of it. They get the most chemistry out of it. They have, great... It has an arc. You know, it's not just, oh, how cool is it that they're together? Like, their relationship has struggles.
It's not just that. And it's not just Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman having great chemistry.
Yeah.
It's also it's more importantly Wolverine being a strong character and Deadpool being a strong character, how they conflict with each other.
Yes. Yes.
Which is the backbone of this movie.
Yes. I think it's wonderful. I think it's definitely better than Deadpool 2 in my opinion. Not a huge Deadpool 2 fan.
Yeah. 100%.
Still not decided on Deadpool 1 because Deadpool 1 is so impressive because of how low the budget
so impressive,
was. The constraints.
And it's so important.
Yes. Yeah.
It was such a huge a huge moment, for the test footage, and then for leading up to the movie, and then the movie's release. And then this movie is, I think, equally important on the grounds of being the culmination of everything non-MCU, and also, Hugh Jackman finally getting to put on the costume. A final reunion from X-Men Origins Wolverine of Ryan and Hugh, and a redemption for both of those characters and that relationship on screen together. It's just perfect. Beautiful.
They nailed it. One of my favorite parts was Gambit. Just gotta say it again. Love him so much. And I think
he'll never get an action figure.
I'm sorry. I really want one, even though the costume looks ridiculous. It's again on the line of ridiculous and awesome. But anyway,
you know what you know what it looked like? It looked quite literally like it's like a fucking Photoshop that a fan would do of him.
No, I told Tyler. Funny you mentioned that.
There's a Photoshop from like 2014.
Yeah, when they were
almost looks exactly like how he does in the movie.
I think that was on purpose.
Yeah, every rumor about that movie was like every thumbnail on YouTube. I remember at the time had that specific Photoshop, and it looks exactly like it.
Yeah,
that's
and
awesome.
It's the exact same thing that happened with John Krasinski in Doctor Strange. He looked exactly like the Photoshop.
Yes, except this was better.
This
was a better use.
Better use. Better, better all around.
Yes, this is a great.
And,
was so much fun.
And it was better. Last thing, it was better because I think they're more direct with the audience and how you're supposed to feel about the cameo. They set up that it's a joke, and they're like with the audience. Where I think the only misstep of the one in Doctor Strange was that they take it seriously and then they kill him, and I feel like people didn't know how they're supposed to feel.
Well, also like he's a joke, but then he earns getting to be that character.
Yes.
Whereas John Krasinski's just like, yeah, I'm here. What's up?
Is
this supposed to be funny, cool? Like what? What am I supposed to feel?
Anyway,
I want to see more from these guys.
Yes.
Make them the leads of Secret Wars. The anchor being, I'm going to call it right now, I feel like Spider-Man's the anchor being of the MCU. Just calling it out loud. I have a very strong feeling. Really strange that the anchor being concept was so obviously placed in this for Secret Wars, it's not even funny.
I do want to point out, there's this running gag throughout the movie of Deadpool sees himself in Thor's arms, and then every time he wakes up from unconsciousness, he goes, Thor!
That is hilarious.
So they have to pay that off.
They have to.
We need a moment with Deadpool and Thor in Secret Wars.
Yes.
You can't tease me with that shit and not pay it off.
That was really funny.
Is
that Thor? Why is
he's holding Deadpool in his arms, crying, and he's like, why is he crying?
It's like, why is Thor crying?
wait, no, tell me, why was he crying?
Yeah, there's so many good jokes in this movie. Oh, it was so funny.
Beautiful. But I think that's just about everything.
We forgot so much, let's be honest, that we could think of right now.
But it's a huge movie.
Yes.
Yeah, we'll be talking about this movie for another year, I'm sure, because there's just so much to...
Yeah.
There's so much to break down. I want to go see it again. I really do. I'm
seeing it again.
I want to drag my boomer parents to see this. Like, I don't know. That's the question.
I'll take my mom there. She can deal with it.
But yeah. Just so good, so good. Excellent movie. Beautiful.
I could talk about mom into seeing it just because Channing Tatum.
Yeah.
I feel like a Channing Tatum crush. I could be like, he's in the movie and he's so cool. He's so
fun.
He's a good character.
He's my favorite one.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you, Braden, for hosting. Thank you for hosting me.
Yep.
And we will see you guys next week on the next episode.
Can we get a?
Sounds
Can we get a? Yeah, there we go. That's sweet. Oh, it's so blurry on my end. It's horrible. Bye, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. We love you. Love you to death.
Yeah.
Fuck you.